Hey guys, happy Thursday. So it's a little bit after 7 and I was just really in the mood for doing a crochet and chat with me. So I went ahead, I set up my crafting table. It's just one of those like fold out tables from Walmart, but it's just a nice space for me to craft on. And then this happened. So the cats decided that they would jump up here, which is normal for them. So this one here is Jojo. Jojo is my cat that I've had the longest. I think I've had him. He's a rescue from the shelter. I loved him because he had a little crinkly ear and he's cross-eyed. And it's been over 10 years I've had him. So I've had him for a long time. And this guy is Barry. He goes by the name Barreled because each of the cats has a nickname. So he is Barry or Barreled. But this is Cody's other sibling. So you guys know Cody has quite a few siblings, and this is one of them. I just think it's so funny how Cody has so many siblings and they're all different colors. And Barry is the most mischievous cat. He gets into so much trouble. So I decided, let me get out my granny square blanket. I have had to frog, I think, 4 times. One time I realized I messed up on the side like a while ago. I had to frog a few rows. The other one, usually it's like around here on one of the little points. I always forget because you're supposed to do 2 of the shells. I kept putting 1, so when I turn and I go back the other way, I realize that it's missing one. Oh, that's like the worst view ever, Barry. Oh. Can I move this? Give you guys a decent view at least. Let's see. Okay, it's not gonna click, so it's gonna... Alright, well, you know what I can do? Hopefully Barry doesn't get mad, but let's see. Where am I even at? Oh, right here. Well, he's gonna pull it. I was gonna put it on top of him, but I'm like, he's probably gonna start pulling it, so oops, that was me. Hit the camera with it. But yeah, so I just thought, I need to check in with you guys and show you what I'm working on. We'll do that. And just crochet on my blanket. So this is a chevron granny square blanket. And I love it. I love how it looks. I love the color. So I'm using a Caron 1 pound in the color Scarlet. And then this variegated one is craftsmart brand. I guess Loops and Threads now, the Michaels brand, in the color Fiesta. And I used 1 complete of the Fiesta and like a tiny bit more to finish up the row. So it's going to take me basically 1 skein of it gets me 2 rows. And I'm doing 5 rows for each color before I switch. I do need to kind of calculate and figure out like how many rows that the Caron 1 pound is going to get me. I was going to order a Caron 1 pound when I ordered, because I ordered some more of the Fiesta, and I ordered that last night and it actually shipped today from Michaels. And I was going to actually order another one of the Scarlet, but because I know I'm not going to have enough. But when I added it to my cart, it added 4, and I'm like, I don't want 4 of these. And then I went back, and then when I looked at the listing, they're like, you have to purchase this in multiples of 4. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I don't need 4 of these. I want 1. So I'm probably just going to go, once I start getting low, I'll just go by Joann's and just pick up 1 of them. I usually... Oh, the cats. I usually go... I don't really have a preference between Joann's and Michaels. Like, I like both of them, but I usually just go to Joann's because it's a lot closer than Michaels. So yeah, I'm going to pick up 1 of these. Probably not this weekend. Probably next weekend. But I'll check. I'll see if there's like a good coupon. And if it is a good coupon this weekend, then I will pick it up. If not, I'll just wait till next week. Or if I get a ton of crocheting done in here and I feel myself getting low on this color, then I'll pick it up too. So, one of the things that I wanted to chat with you guys about, because I haven't updated you guys, is on Cody. So again, thank you guys so much for helping me with Cody. I appreciate it so much. And just want to let you guys know that Cody is actually doing really good. He still walks with a limp. He limps, but part of me was like, it's been a long time. He's still walking with a limp, but he went through a lot. I mean, his leg was broken really, really badly. It was broken in 3 spots. He needed surgery, 2 surgeries. So, I want him to go back to completely normal, but honestly, I don't know if he will. The vet was saying it's going to take him a while to get his mobility fully back, but yeah, and I don't know if he's ever going to walk the same, which is fine because he's acting wonderful. Like, yes, he limps, but he has not slowed down at all. And after he got the last cast off, after the vet was like, he's healed, I wanted to keep him in my room because I was just used to having him here, and yeah, I wanted to keep him in here with me a little bit longer. And he stayed a couple of days, maybe 2 days. And then he started trying to get out, and I didn't like block him or stop him or anything, but like when he would get close to the door, I would kind of just call him, and he would go back on his own. And we did that a while, and then one day I have my little trunk down here, and that's where I keep all of my crafting supplies. Well, I put a little crochet blanket on it, and that kind of just became his little spot that he would lay there a lot. So I saw him laying there, and yeah, I just thought nothing of it. I was working at the time, so he was just laying there, so I didn't really think anything of it. He was sleeping, I thought. So yeah, and I walked by him a few times. I don't know if I actually like petted him or anything because he was asleep, and I was like, I don't want to disturb him. And he had been there about, I want to say about 3 hours. And I got up and I walked by, and as I was walking back, I really just took a really good look at his leg, because I always check it because I'm just afraid. Like, I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm just afraid I might see something. And I looked at his leg, and I'm like, it looks really good. I'm like, it just looks really good. Like the fur, it grew back. It's, it's the right color. It's the same size as the other one. I'm like, it looks so, so good. And I'm like, I can't even tell that all this happened. And I kept looking at it, and it just took me a second. And I'm like, wait, it really looks good. And I touched the cat. I touched Cody, I thought, on the head. And then the little kitty turns around, and it's not Cody. It is Cody's twin sister. So I don't know. I guess I was distracted working, and Cody and his twin sister swapped spots, and I didn't notice it. And this had to be for about 3 hours because the cat was in the same position. So I'm like, it hasn't moved. So I'm like, really, Cody, you did this to me? So I was like, I gotta go see where Cody's at. I was thinking he was under the bed. He wasn't. Then I checked the other room, because a lot of times he goes in there, and he wasn't in there either. So I go downstairs, and I'm just like walking around. I'm calling his name, and I can't find him. So, I went through the whole, like, downstairs, didn't see him. And, at first I wasn't getting worried. I'm like, I kind of just briefly looking around. I'm not like really, really searching. I'm going to go. So I decided I would go back upstairs and check my room again, because I'm like, he's probably somewhere in my room. So I got on the floor. I'm crawling around. I'm looking. Cannot find him. So I have a flashlight. I'm looking under beds. I'm looking everywhere, and I can't find him. So I go back downstairs, and I'm still calling his name. He's not responding. And I'm starting to get a tiny bit worried because, I've been searching for him for over 5 minutes, and it hasn't been that long, but I don't know. It's just, I'm searching and I don't see him. So I'm searching. I'm going through the cat towers. I'm looking in all their beds, and then I don't see him. And then finally I look, like, I'm looking, and in one of the cat towers, the tower that they never use for whatever reason, because I guess because the condo part of it is small, and yeah, my cats are big boys, big girls, so they don't fit that great in them, so they don't like to go into that area, into that little cubby of it. But Cody thought, hey, this would be the perfect spot. She's never gonna look in here because we never go in here. So I walked by and he is like in there, but he is like all the way smashed up against the side of it trying to hide. And I look down and I see his like big blue eyes looking out at me, and I'm like, there he is. So I wanted to take him back upstairs. Like I tried to reach in and see if he would let me take him out, but he's like just swatting, and I'm like, you know what, I'll let him stay. So I let him stay, you know, most of the day. And then, you know, at first I was hoping that he would come up to sleep because this was the first night that he would be sleeping down on his own, but he wouldn't come up. So I let him, ended up going to bed. I checked on him one last time. He wouldn't come up. So I was just like, you know, I'll let him sleep down there. And then right before the time I normally wake up, I was up a little bit early. He comes in my room. I see him get into my chair right here, looking at me, and I guess trying to act like he'd been here all night. But yeah, he is doing awesome. He has not learned about climbing on stuff. He chooses to go to the highest spot he can get to every day. And he's running, he's jumping, he's chasing everyone. He's doing great. And another thing that kind of had me a little bit worried at first, when he first went down, well, not now, but like when he still had the cast on, a few times I would take him downstairs and just kind of let him walk around and watch him. And all of his siblings kind of behaved a little bit different around him. Like they were treating him like he was a stranger, like they didn't remember him. You know, except Marcus, because Marcus and they're always around him. But some of the others were just like, I don't know, they were just treating him like they had forgotten who he was. So I was a little bit, I guess, concerned and worried that they may have forgotten him. I mean, I was just kind of confused because I'm like, they've seen him, they've been in my room, but I just couldn't figure out why, you know, they were treating him so different. And I think maybe when I would take him down, it would usually be after a vet visit. So I'm guessing that maybe he just had a different smell because he was in a vet, and I don't know, maybe it just, they could sense that he smelled different. So maybe that's why. But now they're back, they're a cuddly family, they eat together, and it's just, you know, one big happy family. So that was a relief, because I was a little bit afraid that, you know, they wouldn't be as close as they are now, because, you know, they are all super, super close. As you can tell, they all love each other. They're always around each other. So I'm happy that that's still the case. So yeah, so just wanted to give you guys, I didn't mean to talk about Cody that long, but you guys know once I start talking, I kind of don't stop. But yeah, Cody's doing awesome. Another update, I decided that I wanted to treat myself and order some yarn. I actually have 2 orders of yarn coming. The first one is from Michael's, and it's my Fiesta yarn, and then it's a few other yarns that I have some idea for some projects for. So some thicker chenille yarn. So I hopefully am going to start some projects with that very, very soon. And the other order, which I am even more excited about, it is from Mary Maxim, and I've never ordered from Mary Maxim. I've never ordered from like Hirschner's or Premier or any of those websites. So I spent about 2 weeks, honestly, just adding things to carts and all of the, okay, the cats are like on my, the cat is like right next to the camera scratching and shaking everything so it looks like an earthquake. Speaking of earthquake, today was the Great Shakeout, and that happened, of course, while I was teaching. So yeah, it was kind of just interesting to experience that. I'm, you know, the kids, you know, they had to get under the desk and do all that stuff. But yeah, it was kind of just an interesting experience. But yeah, so I was talking about ordering. So I had been like picking out stuff, adding it on Premiere, adding it on Hirschner's, adding it on Mary Maxim, then just adding it like on Joann's and Michael's and just every website I could find, just window shopping. And I just couldn't decide which website I wanted to use. And then I've already ordered from Michael's, I've already ordered from Joanne. So I was like, I want to try somewhere new. And I was going to do Premiere. I still want to order from Premiere. But what I guess kind of got me over to Mary Maxim was when I was looking through, I saw that there were mystery boxes. And the first time I started browsing, I didn't see any mystery boxes. So when I saw these, I was like, I don't know how long these are actually going to last. I don't know if they're always available. So I should probably go with Mary Maxim and order some. So I've never done a mystery box before. I've watched a lot of unboxings, Crystal Bagode unboxing hers. I love watching it, but this is the first time I've actually going to be ordering one. So I am going to do an unboxing, and I'm so excited. My yarn's going to be delivered tomorrow. It was actually supposed to be scheduled for delivery on Monday, which I was happy about because the shipping was pretty fast. But then I got an update today saying that it will be here tomorrow. I am so hoping it doesn't get delayed because I want it so bad. And I'm happy because it's Friday, so I can, if I open it later, I can stay up a little bit later and record it because I really want to record a video, an unboxing. So I have the mystery boxes that I got, and then I also just got some different yarns. I think I got mostly thicker yarn, like chenille yarn, because I want to start using it with amigurumi. I've just never really used the chunky yarn, so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna like it or not, but I was like, I want to try some new crochet things, and that's one. And I found some cute patterns that use chunky, so I wanted to try that out. And and I guess now that I want to try out more different types of thread, I thought a mystery box would be perfect because I'm pretty sure whatever's in there will be a fun challenge to learn how to use. And so if it's thin yarn, I can just hold multiple pieces together and crochet like that, because I'm not really a fan of using, any yarns that are really thin. Well, honestly, I've just never used them, so I honestly don't know. Maybe I would like them. Who knows? But yeah, I usually just use 4-weight. That's kind of just what I use most of the time. Sibling just left. So I'm just excited to see what I get. And I think I want to do some videos with just challenge videos of trying to figure out what I can use for these different types of thread that I get. And I'm pretty sure, I was thinking, I will be happy with whatever is in this box, as long as it's a good amount of yarn. I don't want to get a tiny little box that has very little in it. If it's a good size, quite a few skeins, I'm going to be happy. But the only thing I can think of that I'm I don't think I would want, and I'm hoping I don't get, would be Christmas themed stuff, because I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't I don't celebrate with decorating anything Christmas themed. So for me, it's if I get yarn that's variegated red, white, and green, that's very Christmassy, I'll find a way to use it, but that's just the one thing I don't want. So other than that, I will be very happy. I just don't want a variegated one that's red, white, and green. I really honestly can't think of anything else that would be a challenge or I wouldn't want to use. So we're gonna see tomorrow. I am so looking forward to just opening it up. So I checked my order. It's coming by FedEx, and FedEx gets here really early. They usually get around here about 10 in the morning, but I'm gonna wait to open it. It's gonna be so hard. But I'm gonna wait to open it until I am off from work, because I want to open it with you guys and show you guys what I get. And yeah, so it's gonna be hard waiting. My Michael's order did ship. It shipped earlier today. It doesn't have a delivery date yet. It's it says waiting for pickup. So I'm so excited about that. Let's see, how far do I... Oh, I made it to the edge. All right, I'm going to finish this edge, and then I'm going to turn back and start going the other way. I still don't know how I keep messing up on this. It's a granny square. Like, who messes up on a granny square other than me? But I'm still having fun with it. Whenever I'm doing my work and I have like a little break, lunch, I usually just pick this up, do a couple rounds. It's just always so relaxing to me. You know, it's supposed to be a chevron. And you know, I can kind of see like these little peaks. It doesn't, like, if I didn't know, if the pattern didn't say chevron, I wouldn't know it was actually a chevron. I thought I had messed up for a second. I was like, wait, I did the same mess up, but I'm okay. Yeah, I wouldn't know that this is actually a chevron because I can't really tell because it's, I guess, the granny square, but it looks more just like a striped blanket, or maybe, I don't know. I like it though. It just does, I can't tell it's a chevron. But yeah, I'm loving this pattern. And I also love the colors. Like, these are just, I don't use red, you know, red thread hardly ever, unless I'm doing like a little amigurumi. I've never done a bigger project with it, so this is a fun experience, and I like it. I love the way it looks. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, I'm done with this color. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got my 5 rows done, and that actually went a lot quicker than I thought. So this is what I have so far. So each of the color blocks, I'm doing 5 rows, and then I'm switching colors. So I am at the point where I need to switch back to my variegated. So I've been yammering on for over 20 minutes. So I am going to go ahead and put this away for now. But I'm going to crochet a little bit later. Like, I feel like relaxing. I have my favorite drink, which is kombucha. This one is golden. It's almost gone. I didn't realize I finished this almost. Well, I had my favorite drink, which is kombucha. This one is in golden pineapple. The flavor is really, really good. It's like super, super pineapple flavored. But I didn't realize, like, it's all the way down to like here. I was like, I'm gonna sit here, crochet, and enjoy my drink. I might have another one of these though. We'll see. But yeah, so that is going to be it for me right now. I will be recording another video tomorrow because I have to open that yarn. I can't wait till the weekend. So I have to open it tomorrow, so I'm going to record just so I can share it with you guys. So that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, and all that. I appreciate it so, so much. I appreciate I appreciate when you guys comment. I just have so much fun, you know, reading your comments, and you guys just give me so many ideas for projects. Like, my list of projects I want to make is huge, and it keeps getting at it. Like today, I was just thinking about like Krista from Bago Day. She posted that beautiful herringbone cardie, and I know I just made this cardie, but I want to make another one now after seeing that pattern because that was so pretty. And then you guys shared with me that book, the 100 crochet tiles. So pretty. I can't decide even where to start with that because there's just so many in there. It's just my list of projects, like, it is just growing, which I love. So hopefully, you know, I was going to start something else right now in addition to my blanket right here, but I want to see what yarn I get tomorrow. So that's going to really decide what I'm going to make next. I'm fingers crossed I get something to make that herringbone sweater. I hope. But yeah, so I'm going to take off right now. Thank you guys again. Love you guys all. I appreciate all that you do for me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.